Hello Aries, I am LaChan Devi with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your November 2018 Love and Romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who thumbs up and like my videos. Thank you to all of those who comment and share my videos, and thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from all of you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also book a reading with me now directly through the description box below. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. The link for that is instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. And the link to my Instant Go, to my website, as well as to book a private reading now are all in the description box below. If you would like to know about your future long-term romantic partner, when you meet your partner, where you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how you meet your partner, how to recognize your partner, and more, you can book a future partner reading with me again at my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com, or directly through the description box below. So Aries, this is a general reading, of course, so the messages may or may not resonate. If they do not, you can check your moon and rising sign videos, as those messages may. You can also check your moon, sun, rising, and you can cross-watch the sign of your romantic interest as well, as those readings may resonate. So, my dear Aries, let's go ahead and get started on our reading. So I have here our theme of what we may experience during the month of November. 2 predictions. I have our fortune in love and romance for the month, as well as our guidance, so we can talk about how to use our free will to bring about the best outcome here. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so Aries, I must say before we begin, I do have some challenging news that we're going to discuss in this reading. However, it's best to know than not to know, right? Because if we know what we're going to face and we have the guidance as to how to go about the situation, we can approach the situation in a way that can benefit us rather than create challenges. So let's go ahead and get into this. So first off, for our theme, I have here the cards of separation as well as reconciliation, and this reconciliation card did come up in the reverse position. I have been experimenting with using the Romance Angels deck in the reverse position, as I feel like it provides some extra details. So we have this interesting combination here. And the separation card was actually the card on the bottom of the deck, and we had the reconciliation card pop out of the deck. At the same time, we have another interesting combination because we also have here engagement and getting to know each other. So what does this speak of for the month of November? How can this affect us here? So with this combination of separation and reconciliation, this speaks of time apart from your partner being on the horizon. And because this reconciliation card is here in the reverse, perhaps there are some challenges to reconcile or regarding reconciling with a particular love interest. So this may be the reason for this separation. However, there may have already been time apart from this person for some of us, because this is a general reading. For others of us, of course, it speaks of a separation coming during the month of November. So we can look out for that energy. Again, perhaps a lack of the ability to reconcile, challenges, reconciling, leading to this separation. We may be getting to know our partner or whoever this reading is speaking about, which we will get into in just a moment. So we may be getting to know this person, getting to know who this person truly is on the inside, seeing them for who they really are. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So in this instance, because we do have this separation and this reconciliation, it may not be speaking of, for all of us, our bond deepening with this particular person, and it may be speaking of our love lives ascending to a new level, and this is with or without this person. So we will see more so how these themes fit in as we continue to move forward. So let's see what our first prediction is, Aries. For our first prediction, I have here the mice card. The book, as well as the whip. Also, I have the sun card, which came out of the deck. So we have the mice, the book, the whip, and the sun. So who could this be speaking of? Who is this person that we are involved with during the month of November, Aries? So regarding this person's sign, and please keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all of these messages may resonate. Some may resonate, some may not. Some may even describe ourselves here. So take these details as they resonate, and please leave the details that don't, and then we will get into what this could be speaking of. So regarding this individual, I'm seeing here we could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, so Aries, Leo in particular, with the sun card, or a Sagittarius. Some of us could be dealing with a Libra or Virgo, a Scorpio or a Pisces, and this is sun, moon, or rising sign. And this may be somebody, I'm actually seeing two different descriptions here. So because we're not all dating the same person, again, we can take this as it resonates. So some of us are dating someone with this sun card, someone with lighter skin tone. So this may be fair skin, blonde hair, blue eyes type of person, freckles, some kind of marks, something like that. Or we could be dating somebody who has dark colored hair with this mice card. So that would be dark hair, dark gray, black, brown. I am seeing a theme here of some kind of, again, freckles, marks, stretch marks, pock marks, wounds, tattoos, scars. Some kind of marks are going to be on this person's body. This may be somebody with this book card who wears glasses or who wears contacts. Perhaps this person is nearsighted. If not, this person can be somebody who is of academic, a student, somebody who likes to read, perhaps somebody who tends to be a little quiet or shy or reserved, perhaps. I do see somebody here with this whip card who is very good looking, somebody who's good looking and in shape. So for some of us, yes, I'm seeing somebody who's very good looking, very attractive. And again, that theme of dark hair there. A small number of us, for a small number of us, is maybe somebody who is curvy, but again, those curves can be muscle. So that is who we could be dealing with. So what is this speaking of? Well, Aries. Okay. With this mice card here, this mice card is going to represent perhaps a lack of love or a reduction of love, a reduction of affection, because mice, they go into your house and they eat up all your food. There's a reduction that happens over a period of time usually. So there may be some loss of love, reduction of love, or there may be some anxieties or some worries that we may be experiencing during the month of November, because it looks like somebody has been keeping a lot of secrets. We have this in the center, speaking of secrets, things that are hidden, things that are mysteries, unknown, the unknown. And we have this whip card speaking of these secrets happening over and over again, somebody keeping a lot of secrets. Or this could be somebody keeping secrets regarding their physical escapades outside of the relationship, perhaps keeping other lovers, being unfaithful perhaps. For some of us, this could be speaking of these secrets leading to heated arguments, heated discussions as well. For some of us, because we have this sun card here, this may indicate a narcissist. For some of us, this can also be indicating that whatever these secrets are, these secrets may be revealed. There may be some illumination coming to this situation during the month of November. So that's what I have here regarding that first prediction. For our second prediction here, we have the false person card. False person. 36 Hope, Big Water, as well as the short illness card. So, Aries, what could this be indicating here? With this combination of false person, 36 Hope, Big Water, and short illness, this is indicating that yes, someone is being dishonest with us here. Someone is being untruthful, perhaps unfaithful, cunning, sly, looking out for their own self-interest at the expense of anyone else around them and what they may be feeling about the situation. So this is somebody who is self-serving, somebody who is, again, untruthful, somebody who is disloyal here. And it looks like they may be, I'm feeling as though they're trying to pull the wool over our eyes this month. They may be trying to create an illusion within the relationship. So they may be saying one thing or attempting to sell us something, you know, an idea, thought that is not completely true. And this is going to cause some challenges within ourselves or some challenges within this relationship here. So they may be brief. They may be brief. Nevertheless, we do have that short illness card coming. Some of us may be feeling drained or exhausted because of what is going on. We must also be aware of our alcohol intake or perhaps substances. Let's be mindful of that, especially if we are feeling challenged or burdened or exhausted or, you know, less than our normal selves this month. Let's be mindful of that. That's what this card speaks of as well. So yes, we are dealing with somebody who may be causing some challenges at this time. So it's looking like that is why we, again, may be moving into a period of separation with this person. And again, that is also why perhaps we are getting to know who this person really is, because it may be that whatever is going on here may come to the light. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. So whatever is going on here may become illuminated. And our love lives may be ascending to a higher level of commitment, because the beautiful thing is, now that we know that this is going on, we no longer have to accept this, right? We no longer have to allow this, because nobody really likes being lied to in relationships. That's not really anybody's first choice. So we can make a decision as to what we want to do, and we can move forward in a way where we can make different choices, choose different partners, go about romance in a different way, allowing our love lives to ascend to a higher level of commitment, because we no longer have to allow someone to treat us in this way, or we no longer have to allow someone to hide things from us, be this false person, be cunning, be sly, be self-serving. We can choose different types of partners now that we've been through this situation. So this very well may be a learning situation for us, something that we never have to experience once again, because now we know. So Aries, our love fortune here. So I had these cards shoot out for our love fortune. Let's see. Yeah, the serpent. The serpent. So this is a snake. There's a snake in the grass here. So we have to be careful and be mindful of this person, because they are self-serving. And in our relationships, we are the most important person, not them. We are the most important person. So the serpent, a sly and subtle approach is needed. A sly and subtle approach is needed. Somebody may also be being sly, again, and cunning and dishonest with us. So let's be mindful, let's be careful, let's be aware of this snake. And again, now that we are aware, we can do something about it. We no longer have to keep the wool over our eyes. So now that we know what's going on, now that we can see who this person really is, and we're really getting to know this person for who they are, the winds of change is coming during this month. So that is excellent. We're moving forward into something new. Our surroundings are going to undergo transition. So there's going to be some transition from this energy here to something better. And that is excellent because, yes, with serendipity, bright new prospects are on the horizon. So we're moving into better territory. We're moving into more calm waters. We're moving into deeper commitments. Our love lives are ascending. So we're going from this serpent energy, these lies, this deceit, this betrayal, through changes towards something much better. And we must keep in mind that time is of the essence here. Time is of the essence. Everything heals in time. Everything shall be revealed in time. We have the hourglass. Time is of the essence. So let's be patient with ourselves, especially if we are having to heal through this situation. Let's be patient with ourselves when it comes to the healing process, knowing that healing is the best thing for us to do, no matter how long it takes. However, it's not best to sit and dwell in the negative. You know, it's good to allow ourselves to heal and then move forward into better thoughts, better circumstances. So this is great because we all experience challenges in relationships. None of us are immune to experiencing challenges in relationships. However, we have that decision once we do experience these challenges to take them as learning lessons, use them as something positive. It's interesting because a few days ago, or actually last week, as I was in the car, and I mentioned this in another reading, I was in the car and I started thinking about all my past relationships and past love interests, and I was making it a point to look within each relationship at the silver lining. Look at the silver lining in all the relationships or all the love interests. And I went back as far as high school, and I realized that one interest that it didn't work out with, this person allowed me to, or inspired me rather, to become more involved in my education. So I went from getting not so good grades to getting excellent grades, which, you know, caused a whole chain reaction. I had another person who, you know, the relationship ended okay. However, I didn't realize how important this person was to me because this relationship allowed me to see something that I had never seen before that also motivated me and still motivates me to this day. So all relationships, no matter how they end, no matter what happens, they all come to us for a reason. They all happen for a reason. God makes no mistakes. So again, we may see this in time. We may learn these lessons in time. However, things are moving forward in a positive direction, and there are always, again, positive lessons to be taken from any relationship, and that's how we can change our thinking about a situation from something that can be of lower energy or something that can be harmful to us to something that can be a gift, a blessing in disguise even. So back to our fortune, we have beware. Look at that. We have that chameleon. We have that chameleon. So just as we had that snake in the grass, we have this chameleon. And this is interesting because this chameleon to me also speaks of a narcissist, because narcissists are able to shift and change who they are according to who they're with. So they may be in one relationship and they appear to be one way. They may even change their names, you know, who they go by relationship to whatever suits that particular partner. So they are like chameleons. They're not like real people. They are more so chameleons. They show you what you want to see. So from person to person to person, they're a different person. They wear a different mask. They wear different masks. They blend in to their environment. So beware. Beware of this individual, Aries. Beware. Be careful of who you trust at this time. It does not appear as though this person is someone who is trustworthy, right? Because of that snake energy, because of that false person. This false person. We have wolves in sheep clothing. Wolves in sheep clothing here. So let's be aware. Let's be careful of this person. This person may not be exactly who we think they are. This person may not be somebody who is completely trustworthy. We also have fire. There's fire here. Perhaps allowing this situation to go up in smoke. Fire. Aries, let us let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. So again, this is a time for renewal. Our love lives are ascending to a new level of commitment. So where there were challenges before, we're going to transition out of that into something much better this month. So that is excellent. So let's let go of that emotional upheaval. Let's let go. If we have to heal, that is recommended. Nevertheless, we must look forward to the positive outcome of the situation that will show itself in time in the future. There are two paths ahead. We have this Lover's card. There are two paths ahead. Two paths ahead here. Let's be true to ourselves this month. So we can stay, we can go. We can choose to bring about this energy in the future and go through the same cycle, or we cannot. We can jump out of this cycle and move forward to someone new. So when we move forward in relationships, let's be very mindful in the beginning stages of things such as somebody coming to us and saying, oh my God, you're everything that I ever wanted, or you're my dream girl or guy, or, you know, we're soulmates. You know, somebody making these really early statements of love and trying to create a bond very quickly, or a bond too quickly. Somebody who comes into our lives and appears to be everything that we want in a relationship. Somebody that appears to be too good to be true. Somebody that, you know, comes into our lives quickly and attempts to make our lives all about them, because these are signs of somebody who, yes, is too good to be true. Not always, of course, because anything can happen. Nevertheless, customarily, these are the signs of love bombing, and this is a sign of somebody who is being dishonest, because again, they're showing you exactly what you want to see. And a lot of the time, these individuals, they will study you. They will study you. They will know who you are. They will ask friends, or they will ask, you know, questions. They will go on your social media. They have many different tricks. They will find out everything about who you are, so they can already know how to come across as your Prince Charming or Princess Charming, whatever, early in the relationship, or as they choose you as a target and then move in for the kill. So let's be very mindful of those things. Many relationships that are healthy, you know, they allow themselves to start slowly. They allow themselves to start slowly. Most relationships do not start off like that fairy tale that we've seen early in childhood. So relationships, they happen over a period of time as we get to truly know who somebody is. So it could also be that following this separation, following this perhaps challenge regarding reconciling, it could be that moving forward in the future, in order for our love lives to ascend to a higher level, we must get to know, truly get to know the person who comes into our lives next. Whoever it is that we have a romantic opportunity with, let's truly get to know them for who they really are. And that does not occur through words. That occurs through actions and consistency over a significant period of time. So time is of the essence when it comes to us choosing the right partner. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and go into our guidance here. So regarding our guidance, Aries, we have here the card on the bottom of the deck is number 15, and this is message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. In the reverse position, we have here all that glitters. This is another card for me of narcissism, someone wearing a false mask. Number 39, new life in the reverse. Number 13, fork in the road in the reverse position once again. So what could this be suggesting to us, Aries? First off, with this number 15, this is suggesting here that in order to attain happiness, harmony, joy, the best thing for us to do during this month would be to pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to what our intuition is telling us about this person, about this situation. Let's pay attention to the signs that may come through things such as music. Perhaps a song comes on the radio and provides a message to us. So a song comes on the radio and it kind of causes an emotional reaction. Let's pay attention to that sign. We can see signs on television. We can see signs on billboards. We can receive cledons, which are messages that are innocently given to us by the orator. So somebody may say something and that may hit home as well, providing us with a significant message. So paying attention to the signs, to the cledons, to the messages that we receive this month regarding the situation would be of benefit to us, provide us with that insight that we need to make the best decisions. All that glitters, number 16. So it could be a good idea for us to go within, or for us to look within that person that we are dealing with, look within what's really going on in this relationship, because this all that glitters card in the reverse is signifying that something that maybe we wish to happen, something that we were seeking to happen, is not going to work out in the way that we expected. And to keep putting our focus, to keep putting our energy in this situation may only cause damage, may only cause challenges to us. So again, it would be advised for us to perhaps separate from this situation or move forward from this situation into these bright new prospects, because if somebody is going to be dishonest with us, that is their natural way of being. That is their natural way of being, and that is something that we cannot change within that person. No matter how many times a person says, I'm going to change, I'm going to be better, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, that is usually something that is within that person. Otherwise, they wouldn't have done it in the first place. So to continue putting effort into this situation that we really have no control over would only be challenging for us and be a waste of our precious energy, our precious time, and that beautiful, beautiful love that we have to give. Let's give it to somebody who will appreciate it and deserves it, rather than somebody who's going to take advantage of it. So this situation, we must be aware that it may not work out, and it's likely that it will not, and it will likely just cause challenges. So we can move forward into a new life. Move forward into a new life, as again, we have the winds of change, which are on our side, which are backing us up. We have the ability for our love lives to move forward into higher levels of commitment. We have these bright new prospects on the horizon. And again, time is of the essence here. Time is of the essence. So let's also be gentle with ourselves. Be gentle with ourselves as we are awakening into a new period, a new life. As we are transitioning, this is card number 39. So as we are transitioning, as we are moving forward, it's okay to be gentle with ourselves and take this time slowly. Self-care could also be very useful at this time, doing things that feel nice for us, that feel good for us. In Aries, we also have here the card of fork in the road. So this is card number 13, speaking of to bring stability, to bring security to our romantic lives during the month of November. It could be useful to make a decision. We need to make a decision here. Will we go? So that speaks of this Lovers card. Let's make a decision. We have different directions that we can go. There are two paths ahead. Let's be true to ourselves. So we can stay still. We can stay stuck in this situation. We can stay still in this situation. And if we do that, that is a choice as well. That is a choice as well. And if we do decide to make that choice, we must take accountability. We must take accountability for the choices that we make. If we make the decision not to do anything, to stay in this situation, to continue to allow this to happen, we have that choice. We have that option. We are human beings. We have free will. Nevertheless, it seems as though making a decision would benefit us. And no matter what direction we choose to go in, we always receive second chances, third chances, fourth chances, as Spirit loves to provide us with an unlimited amount of chances in order for us to get it right, in order for us to move forward in the best direction. So again, let's make that decision. Let's make that choice. Which direction are we going to go? Are we going to take the warned path, or are we going to choose the path that is less traveled? And when we choose the path that is less traveled, that may make all the difference. So it is up to us what direction we want to go in. It is up to us whether we decide to be true to ourselves and be loving for ourselves, choose love for ourselves, or if we choose more of the same. And again, if we choose more of the same, we do know that we have this outcome coming, no matter what a person may say, you know. And in these situations, when somebody is dishonest with us, when somebody is being this chameleon, it's very likely that they're going to tell us what we want to hear, because remember, they just want to blend into the situation for their own benefit. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're a fox. They're cunning. They're slick. They're sly. They're dishonest. Remember, we had a lot of secrets. This person keeping a lot of secrets, leading to that reduction in love, or that reduction in romance, or leading to us feeling uncomfortable, feeling worried, feeling anxious, feeling nervous, which is unfair for us. Because if we are being honest, if we are being loving, there's no reason for us to feel this way. And if we are feeling this way, we are allowing ourselves to feel this way by staying in this situation. And of course, we must take accountability for that decision. So it is up to us what we can do. Nevertheless, once again, by moving forward, by detaching ourselves from this situation, from this energy, our love lives can only get better. They can only ascend, because now we know, now we see. Now we see what we did not before. So we can make appropriate decisions and choices and take appropriate actions moving forward. We have better awareness now. And we're going to be really getting to know who it is that we're with before we jump into anything, before we allow them to sweet talk us, or before we allow them to come across sly and cunning. We have deeper awareness and deeper perception now. So somebody may come into our lives in the future and attempt to be that fox energy, be that snake energy, but now be that chameleon energy. But now we can see, we know better. Alrighty, Aries. So let's go into our postcard from Spirit now. So this card reads, Dearest Aries, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. I'm getting chills down my leg, which could signify moving forward. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it. And we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. So turn away from anything that causes love to wane. Now I'm getting chills up my arms, speaking of embracing a new beginning, embracing a new future, embracing love. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better, or less than, etc. When, Aries, you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. So, this month, November, can you let go of what is not love? Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? So if someone truly loved us, if we were truly in love, if this was a true love situation, a true love connection, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. So my lovely Aries, my lovely, lovely Aries friends, this is the reading that I have for us here. If you would like to book a reading with me, a private reading, you can do so again now through the description box below. You can also book a reading at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. And if you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, who is coming in the future, as well as how to align yourself with this person and your ideal relationship with this person, you can go ahead and book a future partner reading with me. And one thing that I love about future partner readings so much is that they allow us to avoid the snakes and the foxes and the wolves in sheep's clothing, because we know more so who is coming, well, not more so, but we will know who is coming into our lives in the future. And if we meet individuals in between then that something says, you know, this situation is a little off, then we have the ability to walk away from that situation without, you know, trying to make it work even further, because we already know that this isn't the right person for me. And again, we can align ourselves with our ideal relationship and that future long-term partner. So if you would like to book a future partner reading with me, you can do so in the description box below and at my website. Go ahead and thumbs up, like this reading if the messages resonate, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, and subscribe to my channel for additional messages so we can look back at the situation for the mid-monthly readings. Aries friends, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I wish you all the best of luck in this situation and in all of your endeavors. Much love, much light to you all, and I will see you guys here again soon. Mwah. Bye guys.